So basically, I salute you all. I salute you all. Thanks for listening and thanks for watching. So basically, today we are under land law, land law 2, basically, and we are going to look at what they call a license. Basically, license. Topic of license. It is a kind of brief, but it is so crucial. They normally ask it, so you must understand the types of license and what is a license itself. So basically, a license is a permission given by the occupier of land which allows a licensee to do an act which would otherwise be a trespass. You get, which would otherwise be a trespass, but it is a permission given to by an occupier of what? Of land. E.g., a lodge in the house, permission to maybe to come and do some things on a person's land. You get, that is a license basically. We saw that under trespass to land, the license was a defense. Now this is the topic in land law basically. So immediately we shall rush to the types of what? The types of license. Then we have, first of all, we have a bare license. A bare license, this is a license granted without a valuable consideration. For example, a friend invites you for dinner at his home. That is a bare license. You get, a friend inviting you to come and play football at their home. That's the bare license. It can be revoked at any time in the middle. Says, you know what, I no longer need you. Go back to your home. That's a bare license without a valuable consideration. Then when you go to the other type, we have a license coupled with an interest. That is the next type. A license coupled with an interest. This is a license to enter upon a licensee's land for a specific purpose of taking something that forms part of the land or upon the land. That is a license coupled with an interest. Before, I missed actually, on a bare license, there is a case of wood versus lead butter. Wood versus lead, L-E-A-D, lead butter. Then here, under license coupled with an interest, here basically they say that such license is irrevocable. You get, the grant remains in existence and may be assigned provided it is deposit of the interest or which it is annexed to. It is irrevocable. You cannot revoke it. You get, until that particular or that purpose is fulfilled. You have the case of settlement fund trees versus Nuran. Nuran is N-U-R-A-N. Nuran. In this contrast, a license to take away goods on the license's property, to take away goods on the licensee's land does not constitute an interest in land. The licensee has a right in the chattel which is on the land, and a license to enter the land to take away the what? The chattel, basically. In that essence, that is a license coupled with an interest. Then when you go to another point, we have a contractual license. A contractual license. This is a license granted for a valuable consideration. Just as you see the word contract law, it is binding on the parties. In case it is irrevocable, in case the licensor revokes the licensee, he is questionable for breach. You get, is questionable for breach of a license or that contract. You get, it can be maybe a contractual license. Basically, it can be whereby someone may be contracts you to make wiring in his house. Once he chases you away, he's fined for the breach, the money. You get, so that is a contractual license. Or it can be also, contractual license can also be like a lease, but in Uganda it's so punk setaka. I may not necessarily mean a lease, that you can rent land for like 2 months. So when after last month, the first month has lapsed and he chases you away, he has breached the agreement, the contractual license. It was for 2 months. After 1 month is chasing you away, so it is irrevocable. But once it is revoked, it goes to breach of a license. Then lastly, you have a license protected by estoppel. This is too crucial. A license protected by estoppel. A licensor may be estoppelled from revoking a license in certain what circumstances, and a license protected by estoppel. You get. In this essence is that he has granted you something, but is stopped from revoking such a license. For example, let me give an example. If someone, let me give an example. If the landowner, by his conduct, gives you land actually gives you land, a piece of land, say that maybe you tell, if you, for example, the example is like this. For example, if you tell someone, you know what, I want to buy land in somewhere to rear my cattle, what and what, but I don't have. Then this person tells you, no, you know what, no, I have my land. Let me give you, do your poultry from here. You get. So if you come and occupy his land and you do what you wanted to do from the land you are told him, at no any moment, actually, he cannot, he's stopped from revoking that license. He cannot say, I know what, now I'm chasing you. No, that is a license stopped by, actually protected by estoppel. He can be stopped. Get. On this basis, the court may order that the license it is that is revocable at its inception has become irrevocable because of the parties' what conduct. We have the good case of Inwards versus Baker. Inwards versus Baker. Uh, Actually, it is Edwards. Basically, Edwards versus Baker. Under this case, the plaintiff wanted to buy land on which to build his house, but he couldn't afford to buy land. So, encouraged by his father, the plaintiff constructed the house on the father's land, and for several years, while his father was alive, he lived in that house. The father, in his will, bequeathed the subject land to his widow. You get? So the plaintiff instituted the proceedings for possession. It was said that the plaintiff's father allowed an expectation to be created in the plaintiff's mind that the house he built was to be his home, at least for his life. In this light, in light of equity, the father couldn't have revoked the license nor his success and the title, whereby that license was protected by estoppel. You get. So note that in mind. Basically, that is the brief that I can talk about a license. It is a kind of brief topic, but please understand it. So that is brief that I can talk about a license. Other than that, thank you for listening and stay blessed.